Hello and welcome to our reviews. Today we're reviewing the Marvel Legends Terrax series Hope Summers. So yeah, here we have Hope. She was not the Marvel Legend I was originally intending to get, but I saw her on sale for only $10 and I was like, she looks cool enough to go ahead and pick up. And she is. She's got a lot of cool little extra pieces and she is pretty decent. She comes with a piece of Terrax, which is very important if you like Terrax. And she is just overall a pretty cool figure. So let's go ahead and zoom in for the articulation, sculpt paint details, all of those sorts of things. Alright, starting off with a quick size comparison. Of course, here we have Hope. Here is a standard Marvel Legends 6" Superior Spider-Man and 3 3/4" Marvel Universe Wolverine. As you can see, Hope is perfectly in scale. She is roughly the same size as Spider-Man, so she shouldn't have any scale issues whatsoever. Anyway, let's get the other two out of here and just look at Hope. Moving on to our 360 spin, here we see Hope. She has a very nice shiny green bodysuit, and it has nice yellow line work on it. That all looks pretty clean. She has really nicely detailed trappings and gauntlets and boot things with little metal plates and leather wrappings. The paint detail on those is very nice. The sculpting looks really good, and they're just nice little extra pieces. The same thing can be said for her little cape. It's very nicely painted. It has sort of like little streaks and stuff on it. It looks like real faded leather. It has little holes in it and torn pieces on the edges. It looks really cool. Her cloak and gauntlets are removable if you take off her head or hands. And that is pretty much it for her appearance overall. She looks really cool. I think it's a very nice look. Now let's move on to the head sculpt. Head sculpt wise, I think Hope looks really good. She's got nicely painted green eyes. Her hair is sculpted really nicely. Her lips are painted. She's got a nicely sculpted face. It's not hideous like a lot of female Marvel Legends are. And it just overall looks really cool. Now let's zoom out and look at some articulation. Articulation wise, Hope is perfectly acceptable. If you saw my review of Mystique, Hope has the same articulation as Mystique does. Of course, Hope did come out first. She has ball joint head, moves up and down, side to side, rotates. It'll be a little bit inhibited if you have her cloak on. Ball joint shoulders in and out, forward and back. Ball joint elbows, rotation, hinge. Same down here at the wrist, cut and hinge. Diaphragm joint, rotates, goes in and out a little bit, side to side, not really very much at all. Ball joint hips in and out, forward and back, upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, and foot cut and hinge. So that is all pretty acceptable. You can get her into most poses without any real trouble. Now let's move on to her accessories. Accessories-wise, Hope comes with her massive gun. It is meant to be held in two hands, and she can hold it fairly well. It doesn't have any paint to it other than just the gray, which is what it's molded in. But the detail on it's actually really good. If they would have painted it, it would have been like a really neat accessory. As of right now, it's just a fairly average accessory. But it's functional, and it looks fairly decent with her posed with it. Of course, Hope also comes with some pieces of Terrax, so let's go ahead and look at those. Hope comes with the head and axe of Terrax, both of which are incredibly important parts for Terrax, as he needs his axe to be Terrax, and he needs a head to live and things. This Terrax head sculpt is, I think, like, perfect. It's amazing, and I am really fond of it, and the axe is, of course, very cool as well. I do have a review up of Terrax, so you can go watch that if you so desire. I personally think it's one of the best Build-A-Figures Hasbro has ever made. Anyway, that wraps it up for Hope and all of her accessories and pieces of Terrax, so let's move on to the packaging. Packaging-wise, Hope comes in the standard Return of Marvel Legends packaging. Marvel Universe Build-A-Figure Terrax Series Return of Marvel Legends. Marvel Legends logo down there at the bottom. On the back, big picture of Hope, a tiny little description, and other figures in this wave, which are Steve Rogers, Hope, Extremis Armor Iron Man, Claw, Constrictor, Ghost Rider, and Thor, as well as the Build-A-Figure Terrax. I have reviewed everything except for Steve Rogers and Extremis Armor Iron Man. Technically, I haven't reviewed that Thor, but I reviewed the SDCC Thor, which is exactly the same thing. So you may go on my channel and look those up if you so desire. As always, these are good for in or out of package display, so yeah, Hope Summers. Alright, that wraps it up for Hope, so until next time, goodbye! Hello, you've just watched one of my videos. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed my videos. If you didn't, run away and never return. Also, feel free to check out my other channels, Venom Raptor for all my variety gaming content, and VR Reviews for reviews of various action figures and collectibles. Thank you, and goodbye.